Hello, hello, hello. And it's Tech Tip Tuesday. One of my favorite days. Anyway, Tech Tip Tuesday. So today we're going to talk a little bit about how you're showing up because all the leads in the world, if they come to your page or if they come to your profile on whatever platform you have and it's a mess, are they going to want to be around you? Probably not. Probably they're going to be like, I don't know, it's kind of sketchy or sketch. Is this real? Anyway, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy Strong. I have Strong Social Media Solutions, and I call myself kind of a social solutions specialist just because what I do is everything that I learn and that I'm learning on social media, I like to share it. I like to share my knowledge with you guys because I don't want you to struggle like I did for all this time trying to figure out all the systems, the tips, the tricks. Because let me tell you, when you're a solopreneur, you're online and you're trying to build a business by yourself, a lot of network marketing businesses are like this. You're like, where do I go? Where do I start? There's all these platforms. There's everything that people are trying to get you to buy, and this is going to make your life easier. And that is, and that is, and that is. Sometimes you just want to take a breath and you're like, well, maybe I'm going to have to learn it myself because that's what happened to me. I had to go out and learn it myself. So there are some things that maybe I don't want to do every day, or maybe I don't have time to do. So I also offer done for you services as well. So if you get to the point where you're like, I don't really want to do emails. I don't really want to, go out there and friend people and do this, all this stuff. So there are services that I offer that are done for you that I help you with as well. But I also love to teach you and empower you guys. Hi, Jody. And empower you guys to do it yourself. Because, oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is where the sense of accomplishment comes in, right? When you can accomplish something yourself, what does that make you feel like? I know I was a hairdresser behind the chair for 37 years. And I remember on the days that I had good days, because let's face it, sometimes even as a hairdresser, you have bad days. But I would go into work every day and be like, wow, is today going to be a good day? Yeah, it's going to be a good day. And everything clicked, everything went well, all the hairs came out great. And just that feeling of accomplishment, knowing that I could do it. It's a good feeling, right? It's a good feeling. So, we're going to talk about how you're showing up on social. This weekend, I'm going to do a little workshop called Stop the Scroll. And so I'm going to kind of dive a little bit deeper into what that takes. But what if you stop the scroll and then people are checking you out and then they're like, not really sure. I mean, she doesn't look like real. I don't know. So I want to kind of show you, what that looks like when people click, because if you're going to stop the scroll, they're going to click on your profile and they're going to go and they're going to kind of look around and see what you have to offer or what you're all about. So if you're in business and you're in business on social media, you want that to look good. You want it to look, top notch, or you want it to look like you're doing stuff. Even if you're selling a product, even if you gotta look like you're in business. Because if they're going to do business with you, you got to look like you're in business. And I don't mean like, spam your stuff all over because, we all talk about that right now. Don't spam your stuff all over the place, but you still got to look like you're in business. So I'm just going to give you a couple little tips and I'm going to show you some things that you don't want to do. All right. So I saved some stuff here to the computer. Let me share my screen. All right, Jody. Yeah, let's see. Here, share my screen. All righty. Share. There we are. All right. So let's do this. I'm going to come over here, and now I can't see you guys. I should probably have my phone over here. I can't see you guys once I click on this. So let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm sharing still. We are going to start with what you do want to do, because this is one person that you definitely would like to model after, and that's Kimberly Olsen. She is amazing. I love the fact that, she practices what she preaches. She does the daily do's, and she shows up well on social. It's one of the reasons that I decided to. All right. So yeah, here we are. Okay. So let's look at her. So if she sent you a friend request, and this is one thing that Kimberly does, she sends out friend requests first, you become a friend, and then she's going to talk to you. Now, do you think that if your profile didn't look halfway like you were serious about the business, she might not want to friend you? But check this out. So this is totally on brand. These are her colors, all this stuff. This is something that she's doing right now. So she wants you to maybe click on this banner. Let's see what's behind this. So right here, and she taught me this too. This is like free real estate. Whatever you put here, you can put links here, you can put all kinds of stuff here. So she has a registration page. You can get the replay too, but she's given away something, Insta Story Slay Sales. Yeah, I signed up for it. Yeah, why not? Pretty fun. And just look at how pretty that is. I mean, it's very pretty. So you can tell that she's a nice person, and she just looks pretty cool. Now right here, she's got her profile picture, and you can see her face. You can see who this is. So this pops up anywhere in your like little messenger chat or whatever. You're going to remember, because these are her colors, and this is her. That's it. The other thing that she has here going on is she's got all this stuff filled out. So that she's serious about this. This is her personal profile. Personal profile. She's got, her Instagram link. This is that new one, like Threads or whatever. Oh, that's Instagram. What is this? Oh, LinkedIn, Pinterest. She's got a YouTube channel. She's got a Stan store. Well, you could like check that out too. And look at and here's some people that she has in common. Maybe I have 306 mutual friends with her. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, and she's got followers here. So you can go to her about area here, and she's got this filled out as well, So she looks like she's for real. So wouldn't you want to be friends with her? Yes, you would. All right. So let's move on to the next one. And oh yeah, and then there's always content too. So you can kind of look at the posts and see, oh wow, she's got all this stuff going on. Yep. Okay. Well, she must know what she's doing, because she's going to have a class about that. A workshop about, doing what was it? Insta stories. Yeah, Insta stories. That's what I was trying to think of. And stories. And stories. Anyway, so you definitely want to follow her, right? You'd want to be her friend, especially if you were in business, All right. So here's mine. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm doing the Stop the Scroll this week. So I just created that banner. Now I keep my profile picture pretty much the same. So when you see that pink hat and that pink hair pop up in your, in your messenger or whatever, or wherever you see that pop up, you're going to know that's me. Oh yeah, I recognize that. That's Cindy. So, oh yeah, you guys get this. Profile has some issues. You would not believe. I had this like little picture. It was like a animated thing, and I put it on my Calendly link, just because I thought it was cute. It wasn't this picture, but I thought, oh, that's okay. It's Calendly. People book a chat, and they flagged me for trying to solicit. What? Oh my god. Anyway, so I totally like said, no way, you guys are wrong. That is not what I was doing. But I changed picture. I couldn't use it. Anyway, so right here in my intro, I have what I am, making social media simple for you. And then here's my link tree. So you can go right to my link tree. And then I have all this filled out as well. And you can tell, I have some personal stuff here, but I have a lot of business stuff here. And then a lot of these people, you see these people, they are also in business. You can, click on their profiles too and check them out, even if they're, friends, like mutual friends. It's like, well, how do I have something in common with this person? So anyway, and there we go. So that is, oh, and click the banner. See, I've got my registration link right in there. And I just tell you, click the banner. So that's the only way that you can make, this is not going to be live, but if you click the banner on a phone, I think it comes up underneath when you click it, but this will come up, and this is where your little real estate thing is. You can put all kinds of stuff in here. But every time you change the banner, you got to remember, you got to redo it. You have to redo it. Otherwise, it does not save. All right. So I changed this one. Like right now, I've been changing it every single week. That's fine. It's fine because every time I change it, it kind of alerts everybody that I just changed it. So, then they look. All right. So I just don't change this one. This one, you definitely want to get your face in there. You want people to recognize who you are. Get your face in there. Have your eyes looking out, not some way far off in the distance little tiny person that nobody can really tell who it is. You want your face in there. You want people to recognize who you are because it's the know, like, and trust factor. If I can't see who you are, don't put a cartoon in there. Don't put like an animated thing in there. You want your face in there. Definitely. That's what people want to see. They want to know that you're real. All right, so let's go to the next one. Oh, wait, did I have two of them up there? Okay, this one. So this one, I kind of went into a group and I just kind of picked it out because I was trying to look for a profile picture. See how far away that is? It's really hard to see what that is. So I don't know. Well, the other thing is that she doesn't have anything on her banner. Now, she was in an entrepreneurial group. So does that mean that is she real? There's no photos, there's no videos, there's this. I don't even know what that is. So I don't know. There's no posts. There's nothing. There's nothing about her. Um, why would you join a group? And maybe she's not for real. So there's no way that I would ever friend a person like this. So if you're trying to do business online, this is not the way to do it. So here's another one. It's great, that you might be really proud of the city that you live in and it's really pretty, but it says nothing about you. Now, she's got some stuff in here, so she's probably doing some business. Sure. She's got 210 friends, so she's probably still building, but it looks like she might be in some kind of real estate. Well, if you are, and look, she's even got this going on, but she has no profile picture. I mean, no banner, and there's no picture of her. So is she really a real person or what? Is there anything in about? No, there's nothing here. Oh, well, no, she does have some stuff. She does have some stuff in here. Places lived. Okay. Okay. Contact and basic info. Let's see. Nope. Nope. No websites, no nothing. Family and relationships, details, no details, no life events, I don't think. Okay. So a little bit about her here, but not filled out. So not really sure that I'd want to connect or maybe do business with somebody like this because kind of sketch, right? So here is somebody else. Now, super cute. Put this picture right here, not this picture. This picture needs to go right here. So she's very cute. I still don't really know what she sells though. So it's kind of going through some of the photos and, here I'm like, okay, all right, well, she does go live and it looks like, okay, she's having some kind of raffle here. So she's in business somehow. I'm not really sure what kind of business it is. It doesn't really matter, but she could like just talk about her niche, whatever she's in business for. This new release, is this the business that she's in? Is she selling this? Um, I don't know. So maybe redoing this a little bit and offering something. Let's see. Yep, she's got nothing over here. So a lot of times people don't understand about that free real estate right there. And put a little button up there so people can click it and just click and jump in. Let's see about, yeah, see, none of this stuff is filled out. Now let's get to know you a little bit. This is social media. This is how people start to get to know you. And if there's no information up there, they're not going to get to know you. So I don't know how many friends she has. No friends to show. I'm not really sure about that unless she has, her profile set to private or something like that. I'm not really sure. I wouldn't do that. If you're in business, don't set it to private. You want the public to see it because it's just like, if you had a storefront, like a brick and mortar, you don't put a sign out that says, this is private, because then nobody would come in, right? So it's kind of the same thing. You're out there, you're doing business on social. This is where you want people to come in. Now, you can release them if they're not your thing, but you want them to be able to be to be able to walk in to be able to scroll in and look at your feed and see your stuff. And definitely you want to stand out. You want to stand out a little bit above the noise, because there is so much noise on social right now. There is so much noise. Everybody's out there doing business. So you've got to figure out a way to stand out. And if that, you know, you don't even have to go and get a professional picture taken. You don't. I'm telling you, you don't. I have never had a professional. Well, I take that back. I did have some professional pictures taken at an event one time, but I don't use them. I use my own selfies. I literally use my own selfies. So the picture that I have, I took that one day because I was modeling some eyelashes that I had just put on. In fact, they weren't even hanging on very well on the one corner, and I had to take a picture real quick before it fell off. And that picture ended up being pretty darn good. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'm just going to use this picture. And it kind of took off. So I just left it. Now, I took a bunch of pictures that day. So that's what I do sometimes is I'll sit there and I'll take a bunch of pictures. And I'll tell you what works really well is really well. And I got this from Kimberly, actually, is Snapchat. They have great filters in Snapchat. So what I do is if I'm feeling it, I'll take a bunch of pictures in Snapchat, a bunch of poses, little different, angles. You can like do the thing going up like this, blah, 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 do whatever. Take those pictures, put the filter. You don't even have to have makeup on because the filters will put makeup on you. Yeah, I know. Weird, right? It's kind of like, anything else. I just like Snapchat because it's easy, and I don't know. They just have cool filters. Sometimes they're kind of funny filters. I've done those too, but that doesn't always go over really well for, putting it in your banner and stuff. Anyway, just do selfies. It's okay. Take a bazillion of them. It's not going to cost you anything. Just get the angle right. That's all you got to do is get the angle right. And then it doesn't even matter what's going on behind you because you can always take the background out in Canva. So, yeah, take a bunch of selfies. Just do it. You want your face in that little picture. That is key. That is key. And then just take a bunch of them so that you can use them, in your advertising and stuff, in your banners, and people want to see you. They do. They want to see you. They don't want to see your cats, your dogs, all that stuff. They just want to see you. Now you can put that in your, personal feed. Sure. But you don't want to put it on your banner, especially if you're doing business. You want to look like you're doing business. So anyway, that's a little bit about what I'm going to talk about this weekend, but you guys just do it. Revamp your set. And if you think you don't really like to do graphics and all that kind of stuff, there's Fiverr and Etsy and all that. You can get somebody to do your banner for you for less than like 20-25 bucks. Yeah, you can. In fact, I think the first time I spent like 10 bucks because I didn't even know how to use Canva, and I had somebody do my banner, and it was quick and it was easy. And it's not set in stone. You can change it. You can change it out. It's okay. But get it done. Like get it done now because it really makes a huge difference, especially if you're out there friending people and you're putting content and stuff out there. You want that part of your social media to stand out. And I mean across all platforms. So if you're doing stuff on LinkedIn, if you're doing stuff on YouTube, you really want all that stuff to stand out. You'll want it to look good. So anyway, that's what I had to say. So I hope the rest of your day goes really well and you got some homework to do. So I'll be checking you guys out. All right. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.